Kyle, huge congratulations on the new deal. What's your overriding feeling having signed this new contract?
No, I'm absolutely delighted. For me, my family, for everyone that's put in the hard work to get me here and to represent this fantastic club for definitely another 2 more seasons, hopefully many more. It's a real honour.
This to stay for a little bit longer.
It's the team. It's the team. I think that in this team there's something special. Obviously, just coming back off an amazing high of last season and winning the treble and finally getting the Champions League, which was the one trophy that we didn't have as a group and as collectively. I wanted to go and do it again. I wanted, the lads have got that hunger again to go and achieve something really special again this season, fingers crossed. So I wanted to be a part of it and I didn't want to miss out in that.
Factors as to what makes this group special, what do you think those are?
I think it starts from the top with the manager and his hunger and drive to make sure that, not just every Saturday when we turn up and play a football game, or if it's in a midweek, it's every training session, you need to be at 100%. And I think that starts from him. And then it's down to us senior members of the team that need to, try and make sure that the lads are probably going off of what he believes in and make sure that we're drumming that into him, day in, day out, that we need to keep these standards. We've set the standards that we have since I joined the club 7 years ago. And I don't think that we fell off. Obviously, we've not gone and won a Premier League in one of them seasons, but I still thought that we did well. We just was unfortunate that it was a very good Liverpool team that ran away with it that season. So, listen, we've set the bar, we've set the standards, and we need to just keep, working on that and keep getting better if we can do, and which we need to do.
When you came to developed during that period that you've spent here in Manchester?
I think it's just matured. I think with age, with experiences, on the field, with the different scenarios that you face, different occasions, whether that be, obviously when I signed from Tottenham, I hadn't won anything. I played in a lot of finals, but to get over the line, we found it difficult. So when you get over that line with the players that I still remember the day at Arsenal, at Wembley against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, and you're looking around and you've got Aguero, you've got Silva, you've got Company, and lo and behold, these 3 players step up and score the goal, which then goes and wins my first trophy. So hopefully now, the younger players like Euricos, Joscos that haven't gone on and, clinched something can look at me and Kevin like I looked at, David, Company and Aguero, and they look at us and say, well, they've got over the line so many times, they'll be the players to get us over that line again.
You get to work with hand on heart. Could you have ever imagined that this would be sat here today with those numbers?
No, definitely not. 1 Premier League would have been more than enough. But then once we achieved 1 Premier League in the way that we achieved the Premier League with the 100 points, I knew that we needed more and I knew that we should get more. So I'm very honoured and, very lucky to have been a part of this, great team for this amount of years and, a further 2 more years now where hopefully we can pick up more silverware.
Is there a danger? Is it complacency? I mean, that won't happen here, but how do we maintain our position at the top, basically?
We've got to demand that. Us captains have got to demand that from, the same squad again in the new additions. We've set the bar and each year it's like, well, how do you get better? How do we get better? And we seem to be doing that each year. Now we've probably gone to the top of the top where to stay there is only down because are we going to go and win a treble again? Who knows? We could do, but the odds on say that we're not going to. But we need to make sure that we're there competing to the later stages in all competitions and fighting for the silverware. Then when you get to, the later stages with the semi-finals, the finals, then you can start dreaming and having a little bit of hope. But I think one thing that we've done really well here is we take 1 game at a time. We take 1 game at a time, chalk that off, get the 3 points and move on to the next one. We don't plan for the future. We plan for the present, and the present starts on Saturday against West Ham, where we've had a perfect start, but we want to continue that now.
What's your assessment of the way we're shaping up at this point?
The players that we lost are my good gosh, what great players. Obviously Gundo, even Cole, you know, to see the talent and mark him, he's difficult and he's going to be some hell of a player. Riyad is proved for many years just what he can do and his qualities. But I feel that the players that we've brought in with Josko is a Rolls Royce of a centre-back at the age that he has and the quality that he shows on the ball. With the manager, I feel the world's his oyster, basically. Cover, he's won 4 Champions Leagues. What's more do I say? He's not inexperienced. He's been in these high-pressure games before, so I feel that he can add something where he's won it and he's won it again. So we haven't done that. So he can bring his experience, you know, to that front. I think Mateus, where I've seen him at Old Trafford when Man United played Wolves, and I said to Bernardo and Ruben, flipping hell, this guy's all right. Lo and behold, 2 weeks later, he was in the building. So I feel that it's been a great transfer window. I feel that we've got the positions and the players in the right areas that we needed. And then Jeremy, obviously, quick, raw, with, you know, Pep's guidance again. And, you know, sharpening up on a few certain things which he probably knows that he needs to bring to his game. I think it's going to be fantastic and a great season for, you know, all of them and hopefully as a team, as a collective.
Exciting times ahead.